about your throat exercises. Anyway, hi everybody, welcome to No Books Given, and we're here again for another episode, and we're on episode 12 this week, aren't we?
I thought it was 13.
No, 12.
She said she was 12.
Shut up. No, it's episode 12. So last week, Felicity did it on her own. She did a short one. I think it was about 25 minutes. She did a short one because we've had a hellish week, haven't we?
It hasn't been fun. It's been a bad one.
So...
But it hasn't even been a week. Has it not been about a fortnight? This has gone on for now. Some of it's gone on a fortnight, but like the last week has been horrific. Yeah.
So, unfortunately, we lost my nephew, didn't we, last week? And he was only 20, nearly 21, just had a baby and fortunately went to sleep and didn't wake up. So that was obviously devastating.
Difficult for everybody because he was a decent lad. Works for us in the past. He's worked for us many a times, and as Sam said, he had a baby at nine days old, and unfortunately he went to the doctors and got some bad information that he needed a mask, and obviously time's been tight. The fact that he's just had a baby.
NHS being shit.
NHS being structured and shit. He didn't have the money to buy it, and obviously put him on a waiting list, and that wasn't quick enough.
No.
So shout out to Thomas. Thomas Summerfield. He's got a few listeners for us over the time. He was a good supporter of this page and stuff like that. So
yeah, he loved our podcast, especially us two together. Like Lisa, which is my sister, his mum, has said how much he loved the podcast and how much he loved listening to me and Stephen bicker on. And he spent a lot of time here, didn't he? He used to come over quite a lot, actually.
Well, yeah, he'd come over for work, and then he'd stay at hours, and maybe at hours for 2 or 3 days at a time, but like regular throughout the summer and stuff.
Yeah, like me and my sister are close, and we've always been close, to be fair, and like all the kids have come over and whatever else, and as Thomas has got older, he's come over even more and things like that, and yeah, it's just devastating.
Well, it's just
really.
shit.
Yeah,
to put it down into a word is just fucking shit. But unfortunately, these things happen, and
to the wrong people.
To the wrong people, yeah. They don't happen to arseholes. Yeah. And
then it's hard because you've just got to keep going, and like you've got to, obviously we've got horses at home and they've got to be done, and you've got kids and you've got to sort them out, and you've got to go to work, and everything else has just got to carry on. And whereas it just hasn't carried on for him, and it's just awful. So it's really sad knowing, but he's not going to be here. He's not going to be listening to this one. So I mean, that was the biggie, wasn't it?
That's the worst. Obviously, you can't get much worse than that. But
no, absolutely
that's
not.
the worst that we've had over the past sort of 10 days, 2 weeks, sort of thing. But yeah,
as I say, it comes in threes. We've had more than 3.
Yeah, we've had some bad times.
Like this with Thomas, like I say, is the worst. But then your Nana's been in hospital. Old Nana June.
Nana June. Nana June was, she was born 1939, 11th of May 1939. So she was 87. Obviously, 11th of May just gone. Poor Nana June, she turned round. She's got a touch of dementia as Nana June, but
she's mint. It's Nana June.
She's a gangster. She's like gangster granny's Nana June. So I've found out off my mum tonight. I spent a lot of time in the hospital with Nana June last night. But I found out off my mum tonight actually what's happened. So she's gone into her house, gone into a bungalow, and then she's gone to turn round to go into the living room, which is a left turn. But she's left her weakest leg on the floor and gone and struck off with her right leg. So
yeah.
And then because that one's not quite fired properly. That's then given up underneath, and she's fallen over and she banged her head. Luckily, she's not managed to bleed her out like that, but she's not cut her head badly or anything like that. But because she's on warfarin and stuff, we was there till about 2:00 this morning.
I never even heard it come home.
Which is bad because dog barked like fuck. But yeah, we were there till about 2:00 this morning, and poor Nana June, she didn't get released till this afternoon. But yeah, so she's all good though. She's been in. She's had a CT scan. She's had a ECG. She's had all sorts of stuff done to her. So NHS were pretty good for that.
Yeah,
there was sharp on dealing with her for that because.
Do you know the one thing what pops into my head when I think about Nana June? I mean, I know she's your Nana, but we always call her Nana June. Can you remember when me and you had not long been together, and she had a friend called Brian, and there was only friends, and we were sat there in the living room, and you used to wind her up all the time about Brian staying over, and because he used to come round, didn't he?
Well, he did, because Nana lives one side of town, Brian lived the other side of town, and literally like working men's clubs, railway clubs in middle of town. So Brian, bless him, lovely guy.
He passed away a few years ago.
Yeah, a good few years ago. Yeah. God, I don't. Would he have even met Oliver? Would he have been?
Yeah, I did.
Anyway,
yeah, I did.
Brian used to walk across town, and he would come get me Nana from her bungalow. You're capable of walking and such as that, but a gentleman thing to do, walk all the way across town.
Hey, you don't get that nowadays.
No, you don't get on fucking bus. Get Nana, walk back into town that he's just walked past, take Nana for a night out, walk her all the way back home, drop her back off, walk all the way back across town. Both very fit people, physically fit people. Nana used to ride around town on a push bike.
Anyway, you've fucking dwindled off. What we're saying, no, right. They just used to get together and go out for a drink. Or he'd come round for Sunday lunch, and Nana would cook him dinner, and you used to sit there and you used to wind her up and torment her all the time about something more going on than actually was, and asking if he was staying over all this time.
Well,
and I can remember I was sat on the sofa at one end, and your Nana was sat at the other end, and you were sat in the chair and you're there winding her up, and she just turned around and said, with the straightest face ever, and she's like, "Look, Stephen, I haven't had enough cock to last me a lifetime." I couldn't believe it. I nearly died. I'm like, my God, I can't believe she's just said that. That was mental. But she is funny.
You're on about dying. The doctor guy came, nurse guy came last night, and we're going to have to lift your top up, June. Oh, all right. Don't you be looking at my tits, will you, love?
Gosh,
so we're all hanging out.
Jesus, she is funny.
86-year-old. I tell you what, I've never seen an 86-year-old booby until I did this morning.
Bloody hell. I don't know, it's a bit different when they're older, isn't it? Like,
they're different. I can tell you they're different.
I tell you what, you say that to your Nana, she'll fucking bray you. I'm going to tell her when I see her. And then, but luckily, Nana June's fine. She's back home.
She's gonna say 100 is Nana.
Oh, of course, she's gonna live forever. That woman. She just keeps going, doesn't she?
Yeah.
And then your mum's been in hospital.
Oh yeah, my mum went away. Where did it go? Cyprus. Yeah. They dodged the bombs. They never got blown up.
I wouldn't have gone to bloody Cyprus, but
no,
they enjoyed it, didn't they?
Every time she said that she were on beach, I asked her as if she could see missiles coming over, but apparently not. Went out. They met her with a couple whilst we were over there, didn't they? But anyway, went out and bloody mother's blood sugars went wayward and all such as that, and she fell over and banged her head, and then.
Was she pissed?
She might have been pissed.
She were on holiday. She might have had a few sex on beach.
I hope not.
Oh, Stephen.
So, anyway,
why wouldn't you get fucking sand everywhere?
Banged her head, and then, when have you ever had sex?
I hadn't, because you'd get fucking sand everywhere. Imagine sand in your flu.
I ain't got one, so it's not a problem.
Oh, piss off.
All right, fair enough. Anyway, came back. Mum's been in hospital for a couple of days, getting sorted out with that. So that was That was another one.
Yeah, and then I've been bloody poorly.
Oh, no, wait up. I started with bird flu.
Oh, and it lasted 24 hours, and they've given it to me, and it's lasted nearly 2 fucking weeks.
And you took the piss out of me for it. Oh, having a fucking day off work, are you? Oh, got a bit of bird flu. Yeah.
4 days I was in bed.
No, wrong with you.
And I'm still coughing like an idiot.
I missed a day's work, 8 hours, let's call it, because it's a day. 8 hours day's work. Felt a bit like shit, got back up next day, I was like a fucking warrior. Back at it. What have you done? Laid down and cried about it. And you say that I'm the weak one.
Fuck off. I don't think I've cried once, actually, about being poorly.
How many times you pissed yourself?
Oh, I did weigh myself a little bit, actually, the other day. And I can't believe you brought that up. I started coughing. So anybody who's out there who's had kids, right?
I've had a kid, I don't piss me, sen.
Shut up, right? If I go on a bloody trampoline, I'll wee myself.
I
don't full on piss my pants, Stephen. But I was coughing that much. And then, I whittled myself a bit.
I don't.
Good for bloody you.
Today. I'm. Oh, sorry, Matt. I've just pissed down my own leg.
Good for you. Tell you what, when you have kids, it affects you everywhere.
Well, it affected me. I've still had kids.
You haven't carried the bloody thing for 9 months.
Oh. All right. Can't deny that one.
No, exactly. So shut up.
I put it in there.
You fart and nearly shit yourself all the time.
Only if I've drank Murphy's.
So yeah, I did. But that's a whole different story. So yeah, I ended up having a bloody week off work, and now I'm back at work, and I still feel like I don't feel as bad as I was actually. But then I thought I was getting like loads better, and then last night I felt like crap. My chest is just
anyway,
tight.
Right, we're sick of hearing about you. Let's get room 101 on.
Shut up, you prick.
Listen, you're not at the doctor's.
No,
you don't need to tell them all
I tell you why
symptoms.
I'm not a doctor's, because you can't get a fucking appointment. That's why I'm not a doctor's.
I couldn't get a doctor's appointment, so I went to hospital instead.
Oh no, we don't need to listen to that.
Pain in the ass.
You are a pain in the ass.
Oh yeah, my bad back, my pain in the ass. They put me on fucking tramadol and naproxen. I've been off my face for a week.
Oh, we don't need to know about your back. Anyway, let's get on to room 101.
Aye, let's have a bit of room 101.
So, obviously, I put on Facebook about things what should be banned, and Stephen was on about room 101 on our last podcast, and I didn't have a clue what the hell he was on about. And I've asked loads of people. Everybody seemed to know what it was, apart from me.
You're living in dark ages, you.
Or whatever. I had a look, and I've watched a couple of bits of it.
And it was shit.
Yeah, it was actually.
Yeah, well, it's probably still shit now, but they've still got that room 101 box that you put everything into. So what have we got? Who's putting what in where?
Yeah, so I asked people, and we got a lot of comments actually.
Emma Musgrave, pigeons, definitely.
Yeah, 100%.
Arrogant bastards are pigeons.
But 100% pigeons. Pigeons are rats with wings.
Oh, definitely.
They're awful. Felicity, she said she would put in side reins. She doesn't like side reins. I do use side reins, to be fair. I don't ride with them, though. I do see people who ride with side reins on, and I look, and it's one of them things I look at and I think, that's like a recipe for disaster, in my opinion. Like, what does everybody else think? Does anybody else ride with side reins on? I just think like there's a bit too much going on there.
I think I'm just conjuring it up off this. I think you're on about side reins, right? Do you know, like when you're long reining something, you're still behind it, and you're walking behind, you think, oh, it's got a good storm on. Naturally, your arms will move as forwards and backwards as you are walking.
Yeah.
So a bit off the boil with side reins. He's sort of on context. You need to make something so you're not seesawing on its mouth, because you've got to try and bloody walk with your arms still to not be seesawing on its mouth. Sort of make something a bit springy that gives.
Side reins do give.
Yeah, what I'm saying is a combination of side reins and long reins. Do you know what I mean? If you for your side reins, bollocks. For your long reins, if you could put the spring into them.
Well,
so
you have your own arms.
No, because then you'd have to try and walk bloody vaguely rigid. When you're walking, you move your arms, don't you, if you've got a good storm on? And you see sawing on its mouth.
Well, I don't see saw on the mouth.
Oh, because you're amazing. I know, fair enough.
Shut up.
We'll put them fuckers in room 101. They haven't even been created yet, but we'll put them in.
Yeah, I would, because it sounds shit. And then she also put in, do you know the mouthing bits? What you use with the keys on? She'd put them in. Again, I use them.
No, I'm going to bring buggers back out. I am going to bring them back out because we've used them for years. And
yeah, we have.
They are. Never failed me.
Yeah. But each to their own.
Each to their own. It's in room 50 and a half.
Is there such a thing?
Just made it.
And then we've got Pete Bowser, people who think they know everything about horses. Well, we all know one of them.
Oh, fuck
I'm
it.
fucking sat side of one.
I better get in box.
Yeah.
Pull lever, I'm
I
off.
tell you what, the amount of times you would get in that box, get back in the box.
Pull lever, I'm off. I mean...
Yeah, but there is, though, isn't there? Like, on every yard, there
Mate,
is that...
If I end up in room 101, can I go to sleep?
But there is, though, isn't there? Like, on every yard, you always get somebody who thinks they fucking know everything. And you're like, oh, piss off.
Yeah.
Then we've got... Oh, so these three actually go together. So we've got Deborah Barton, Lisa Ficklin and Robert Sharp. So it's on about Crocs and flip-flops. I 100% agree with this. The amount of times I say to kids especially, don't go in that stable with them Crocs on. Like, I just don't get it.
Yeah.
And then Robert had said he'd seen firsthand somebody had flip-flops on and got stood on, and then the bone was poking out of the toe, the big toe, but then all dirt and crap and whatever else is going in there. You just think, just put some boots on. It's not rocket science.
Yeah, I agree. And then them deck shoes that people wear.
Oh, piss off. You're on saying that because I wear them.
No, to be fair, you maybe walk around and feel with them on. You don't particularly handle horses with them on.
No.
You'll have a wander about and make sure everybody's all right in there. You won't go start bringing anything in with them on. Not that daft. But no, deck shoes and stuff like that. Stuff that in particularly very sturdy trainers. Trainers are just as bad. Not as bad as Crocs.
I do sometimes wear my trainers, to be fair.
Definitely not as bad as Crocs, but yeah, they are. They are sort of just as bad. They haven't got much support in them.
No. Jodie Carter had said people.
Hi. And a partner had said pillocks that want you to go down on a weekend and push wheelbarrows about.
Oh, Tom loves it. He did actually. Tom had turned around and said partners being dragged down to empty wheelbarrows.
Yeah, well.
He loves it. Stop moaning, Tom.
Well, fool you, Tom. Find yourself a different job to do on a weekend. Wash car, have a shit. I don't know, just anything.
And then talking about wheelbarrows, Felicity then also had said flat wheelbarrow tyres. Perfect answer. Get them what's solid.
I'm going to say Felicity haven't found them yellow buggers yet that can't go flat.
They look like an absolute twat on your wheelbarrow, but they don't go flat. That's what I use all the bloody time. And then Phil Davies had said turmeric. Yeah, 100%. It fucking stinks.
Oh, it stinks, but it does a job.
What job does it do?
Feet.
Oh, it fixes everything. Oh, my horse has got stomach ulcers. Give it turmeric. My horse has been a twat. Give it turmeric. My horse is breathing. Give it turmeric. It fucking stinks. It's awful. Does it actually do any good for feet?
Nah, but you still buy it.
I don't. Absolutely not. It's fucking awful.
People still buy it, so there obviously must be a market for it, otherwise it won't come out with it.
Yeah, I suppose. Like,
maybe it's a bit like garlic. Like I don't know what other people do use it for. Maybe it's a bit like garlic. You feed them a load of turmeric, and if you've had a right good garlic pizza, next morning you stink a bit because it's sort of sweating out you. I wonder if they maybe sweat turmeric out of them and repel flies, possibly.
Don't know, but they do like any issues as they give them that. So who uses turmeric? Who's listening? Like, and what do you use it for? And do you find it works, or do you think you're just ploughing it into them because it makes you feel better, basically.
I don't know. It's a bit like putting whiskey in a baby's mouth, isn't it, when it won't stop crying? They used to tell you to do that. I'm not endorsing it now because I think government have maybe told us to stop doing it. But
no, like rub it on the gums when they're teething and stuff.
Well, maybe give them some turmeric instead.
Not but I go giving babies whiskey, but you won't give a baby whiskey. You're too fucking tired. You drink it.
Wondered where my fucking Jamesons had gone.
Oh yeah, of course. And then, Phil Davies has said, unpaid groom duties. That's like a typical partner, boyfriend, husband, whatever.
Oh, Phil,
thing.
I found a right one, right? So, what's that spot where you go to Down Road, just up road from my mum's? Dressage spot.
Oh, Manor Grange.
Manor Grange. Go to Manor Grange, right? What you can do, you can tow up with your truck and trailer, horses in back, alt gear, alt shit and everything. Unhook trailer, chuck alt gear out, pull out a Manor Grange, swing an hard right. Just down road, there's a motocross track. Just go down there.
That's all right if you're into motocross.
Well, if you're not into horses, it's better. There's a stream you can maybe watch water go past. There's a motorway you can watch cars go past if you're into cars. Or you can just go sit there down at motocross track so you don't have to start grooming horses unpaid.
I bought you a butty.
That's when I came back. You haven't paid for diesel.
Oh, shut up. You haven't paid for my time going and picking your beer up today.
I'll give you £3. You were just out. Sam, my beer's come back today in the back of a fucking pickup truck. There were that much of it. It ain't just for me, is it? It's for an event this weekend.
And do you know what I did, right? So anyway, the guy helped me load it, thankfully, because I wouldn't have been able to lift them fucking barrels. And then he brought all this pop out, and I thought, where the fuck's that going? I thought we were only picking fucking 4 barrels of beer up and a couple of crates of bloody pop. There were loads of it.
I sent Sam to take Smiths this afternoon. I said, I'll order it, you just go.
You do this all fucking time.
Fucking truck were on its arse on way back.
And then he was like, oh, you're going to be all right? I said, oh, yeah, I'll put a strap over it. And then, so I put one ratchet strap over, just a little one, which was right bally, because I ain't getting pulled from going, it's an unsafe load because it's above the ledge. And then, so I put it, did you not see?
I'd seen it. You crossed it, but I won't, if you were going down unsafe load bloody route, what about rest of bottles that could have fallen out and that? There were loads that didn't have a strap over that there would have been fucking pedantic over.
Well, I'd have said, well, listen, officer, I've made a really good effort. I've put 2 straps on. One of them didn't have the ratchety bit, so I just had to put like loads of bloody quick release knots in it.
Well, I don't know what you're doing with ratchety bit because it weren't back at truck.
It's probably underneath all fucking beer.
Well, you were one that loaded it.
It wasn't man's fault.
Oh, blame the man, never the woman.
Well, at least you know.
Anyways, how good happened this week?
Hang on, because I've got another one here, and it's from Robin Hale, and he said what he'd put in room 101 is kids with TikTok. Yeah, so would I.
Yeah.
In a way. Some of it is good. Like, I see a lot of videos and stuff like that, and I get tagged in a lot of videos, like on my personal profile. I don't advertise the fact that I've got this page on TikTok because I do swear on it and stuff to the kids. So I just keep that quiet. And yes, some of it is good. But when they can make all these fancy videos, but they don't know what bit's in the horse's mouth or what brushes are for what or anything. Somebody had commented and said about them not being able to take a bridle apart. And they can't.
No.
They've got all on undoing the fucking throat latch to let the reins down and fastening it back up again. And the amount of times I see a bridle what's been taken off by undoing the cheek piece.
Do we have many kids listen to this?
I hope not, because I always put, but it's, you can tick a thing so that it says, but there's swearing and stuff in it.
Oh, right. It's a bit hard for a child to fucking decide what it can and can't do when it doesn't know as if it's a fucking cat, a dog, a pigeon,
Not all
or
kids
what
are like that.
fucking gender it is half
All
the
right.
time.
Not all kids are like that. But what I'm saying is, if they spent more time watching more educational stuff,
They might not have half of a problem in life.
then they'd learn more. Like when I was younger, I mean, obviously we didn't have TikTok and Facebook and stuff like that when I was younger, but we had good old dial-up, what used to scream at you.
Do you remember dial-up tone?
Yeah.
Kabunga.
Yeah. It was awful.
Fucking meant that.
And then you'd be on, and then all of a sudden it'd fucking disappear.
Who's ringing? Who's ringing now?
Where are you going?
I'm just going to go low.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, so
Pausing proceedings.
I am pausing. Just hurry up. Yeah, so you've got your kids with TikTok and they do all these great videos and they edit it and add music and do everything else, but they just can't do basic equine things and know the brushes, like know colours of horses. And like I say, when I was younger, I just wanted to learn all the time. Learning what everything was, what different bits was, why we'd use them, different breeds, different colours. And I'm still a lot like that now. Like, I always ask loads of questions and I always want to know what, not so much what's happening as in being nosy, but like, for instance, if the vet or the farrier come and, I'll ask them what they've been up to and blah, 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 blah. And if they mention something interesting, I'll ask questions about it because I want to learn. And there's always something new happening. There's always something new coming out, some new development. So I think it is good to ask questions and learn stuff.
The best people to question are always your vets and your farriers. And sometimes you might think it's a really daft question. You might think, oh, I maybe shouldn't ask that because you'll think I'm stupid. But as long as you're not asking him which way to put the egg collar on, I'm pretty damn sure your vet or your farrier or your dentist or whatever has probably heard worse.
Oh, that's another thing we've had actually.
And if you don't know, what dentist?
It's been out to horses, yeah.
He came out. No, it was. We mentioned him on last one.
Did we?
Yeah. We mentioned him on last one.
Oh.
What's his name again?
Jonathan Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor. Yeah, covers most of Yorkshire, didn't he?
Oh yeah, we did mention it.
Yeah, we did mention him. But no, if you got people coming out, professionals coming out that know more than you on paper, know more than you, ask them. But if you don't agree with the answer that they've come out with, question them on it. So obviously don't go, who the fuck are you to tell me that?
That's you, that. Because if you say something and I'm like, oh, actually, Stephen, you're wrong, or I even question what you've said, you get on your fucking high horse.
If I know I'm fucking right, I
tell you what, that barrel you were stood on other day on fucking phone, you might as well, you should have one of them in the living room so you can stand on it. Because that's what you like.
I don't need a barrel. I need a fucking pedestal.
Shut up, dickhead.
I'm beyond the barrel.
Do you know
you are down on the barrel. Put me on the pedestal. No, but genuinely, if you professional people come out, if you're paying somebody to come and do a job, if you're paying somebody to come and do teeth, bit fitting service, saddle fitting, whatever, anything, if you ask them, because they've got a reason why they're doing something.
Yeah.
And not getting them to justify the job, but if you don't know, ask them and they will generally be happy to teach you.
Yeah, of course they are. But then I think on the other side of it, the flip side of that, I also think if you think they are wrong or maybe haven't got the full picture or whatever, there's no harm in, again, as long as you're not being a twat about it, there's no harm in saying, well, actually, I think this, and then have a discussion about it. I've done it loads of times with different people, vets and farriers and stuff like that, and said, well, actually, this has happened, and do you think it could be this or that or other? And like sometimes they'll say, yeah, it could be, or they might say, well, no, actually, because this and this is happening. So I'm like, all right, yeah.
Very, 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 very rarely in the past they will turn round and say, "Actually, I hadn't thought about that."
Yeah, exactly.
We're only human.
Yeah.
They're only the same as us. They make mistakes. They oversee things, and 9 times out of 10, what you find with the likes of vets in particular, is they generally overlook the smallest thing. They're always looking at a bigger picture.
Yeah.
And very occasionally they'll forget about the little thing, and it's sometimes a little thing that is actually the problem.
Yeah, and like I've seen on a couple of occasions where a vet's been to a horse and they've said, for an issue, and then they've said, no, it hasn't got that issue. It's this, and this, and I've disagreed. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I am not a vet at all. But again, you can disagree. If you truly believe, but they are wrong, that's okay as well. Like, and you can get a second opinion. I mean, you've got to have a reason why you disagree. You can't just go, "Well, I think you're wrong," just because they're saying something you don't like.
No.
You've got to have a reason. I mean, obviously, I've studied for a long time about the body and the muscle structure and the skeleton and all the rest of it. And I like I don't like lameness. That's a bit of a wrong way of putting it, but I like looking at conformation and lameness and things like that. And there's been a few times I've said, "Well, that's lame," and they've looked at it and they've gone, "Oh no, it aren't. No, it ain't." And I'm like, "Yeah, it is. Look at X, Y, Z." And
but it also depends on which vet you get as well, because
yeah, of course it does.
How many vets have you been stood at the side of, and how many vets have actually rang you and said, "Oh, do you mind consulting on this?" Because they don't specialise in lameness, don't a particular vet. "Do you mind consulting on this?" And you go with them and you look at it and go, "My opinion is it's coming from here, it's doing this, it's doing that, it's doing that." And vet will stand at the side and you go, "Oh, actually, yeah, now I can see where you're coming from, yeah."
Yeah, and it's all about working together. Like the amount of vets I speak to, farriers, and then you're doing your vet reports and everything else. And it's all about working together. It's not you're better than that person and that person's better than you. It's just working together and everybody throwing their ideas together and hopefully coming up with the right bloody answer.
Well, look, when you go to hospital, you go see a general practitioner. So you go see a GP, which is a let's call that a general vet, and then you get sent off to a different department that's then a specialist general practitioner that's specialised in whichever field. Our vet, Rory in particular, he's a reproduction vet.
Mm-hmm.
He can spot lameness. He is pretty good with that, but it's not what he doesn't specialise in lameness. Rory does not specialise in lameness. He specialises in reproduction. So that's the area that he's focusing his field in. He's not just a general practitioner. So when it comes to, is it lame? Is it not lame? Yeah, he can spot lameness, and he generally knows where it's coming from, but maybe not quite as accurately.
Yeah, but yeah, there's just lots of different opinions, isn't there?
Then he's got some right good gadgets that can have a look for it.
Yeah, that's one thing I don't have, unfortunately. I've got my hands and my eyes. That's it. But anyway, what else has been going on, actually? Badminton. It was badminton, actually.
Aye.
Badminton horse trials. And again, the amount of people I like, the kids who I teach, the amount of kids I've asked, who won? Do you know? Have you watched badminton over the weekend? Have you been watching any highlights or whatever? Oh no. Do you know what badminton horse trials is? No. How do you not know? You know who all these bloody influencers are? How do you not know what badminton horse trials is? I just want to scream at them. One, I can't because they're not my kids, and two, I can't because my fucking throat won't allow it. Yeah, so good old Ros Cantor won it again for the third time.
I was stood there though outside at track with my jods on. I'd borrowed them off you. But she managed to do it without me.
Shut up.
She didn't need me.
Gee, do you know what? I'd pay to see you in a pair of my fucking jods.
Do we need to put that on page?
We don't need to scare everybody. In a pair of fucking riding leggings. Do you want a base layer to put on as well?
Oh, aye.
Look a proper twat.
Defo. But no, yeah, she's done good.
Yeah, she did really good actually. And she's got a 3-month-old baby as well. Like, to be able to have a baby and keep your fitness up, to be able to go and ride that event is pretty bloody impressive. And it's third time she's won it on the same horse. Same horse.
Huh? How old's the horse? Can you remember?
I can't remember actually.
I'll look him up. I'm more impressed as if horse has done it 3 times, to be honest.
Yeah, he has. And he's won.
No, good lad.
I won 3 times. So she's won badminton 3 times and won Burley twice.
What's horse called?
Lordships. I always want to say it's like Gruffalo, but it's not, is it?
Graffalo, that's
yeah,
it.
that's it. And then his stable name is Walter, I think it is. So yeah, so she's done really well, and I watched the cross country. I watched it all actually. A cross country round was just brilliant to see her. I mean, she's only a little woman, and to see her just sit there really quietly, just I'm saying tootling along, but she's just going along, looking at each fence and popping over it, and people don't appreciate it. Like, again, I know I'm mentioning the kids a lot, but they don't appreciate the size of them fences and the technicality of them fences when they see it online, and they're just like going up to it and popping over it as if it's like a little 80, when actually it's fucking massive.
Right, he's 17 hands.
He's a big animal, like.
He's a big lad. 17 hand, big Ellen, at 14-year-old. Oh, Christ.
Don't try pronouncing names, because you
try and pronounce his mum and dad there.
Where are we looking?
There.
Burkoff's. Don't know. And then his mum is Cornish Queen.
Hi,
Walter. Yeah.
Owners Michelle and Archie Soul.
Yeah.
Ridden by Ross Cantor. Major achievements: badminton, Burley, European champion, Olympic team gold medal horse for the Team GB, one of the most successful British event horses.
How come when you're reading, you end up mumbling?
Because I'm fast.
Well, maybe opposite, Stephen.
Performance, an ECG type profile. He's got a huge gallop and massive stamina.
You got it to go around that.
Very efficient for a cross-country horse. Known for staying on his dressage scores or close to it.
Oh yeah,
I bet he's got 95%. And if he hasn't, I'll get on him. I'll
do
get
it
him to
the other way
99.
around, dickhead.
What do you mean?
I'll tell you after. But anyway, did you just say you'd get on it?
I'd get on that. I'd show him a thing or two.
Jesus Christ, Stephen.
Can I borrow your jods up?
No.
I ain't got none.
All right.
I've worn mine out.
Jesus. Yeah, so he did really good, and I watched the dressage test was really good actually, and I watched quite a few. Simon Grieve, I watched him as well, and he had a nice dressage test and a good cross country round. So yeah, that was good. So did anybody else watch badminton? Or did you go, actually? I didn't go. One, I should have been working, but I wasn't. I was at home poorly in bed. I have been before. It was really good. I like Burley as well. And obviously Bramham's just on our doorstep. I know it's not as big, but...
Bramham's a good day out, though.
But I do tend to go to Bramham every year.
And there's still some bloody big fences on Bramham.
Oh, yeah, I won't fucking ride up to them. Absolutely not.
No.
They're scary enough stood at the side of them. So, yeah, did anybody go, or did you watch it? And what did you think of Ross Cantor's round? So, yeah.
Bird flu.
Oh, Piss off with your bird flu. And what else has been going on? I tell you what is going on. Them fucking horses. Every time.
No. Fuck the horses.
Oh, the deer.
The deer.
Yeah.
Little Denise.
Little Denise. How do you know it's a girl?
Well, no, his mother's obviously a girl.
Well, obviously.
She's had Fawn.
Yeah.
Denise has had Fawn. And we'd seen her out at Drive-All. Well, I'd seen her out at Drive-All and
I saw her out window. So for anybody who hasn't got a bloody clue what we're on about,
Denise and Fawn.
I'd put a video on Facebook of a deer over the road from our house. There's a field, and we always see deer in there, don't we? Most mornings we'll see a handful of deer.
Best we've seen is 19.
Yeah, there's always a lot of deer in there. And then the other morning we'd seen a deer with a newborn chilling along. And it was really cute, wasn't it?
Little Denise.
I had to zoom right in so you could see, and you could tell it was newborn. It was like still a little bit wobbly, wasn't it?
I reckon it was the best part of an hour and a half. So because she'd obviously had it, and then they were wandering off, and poor little Thorn were stumbling about. But they were heading over to Woods, weren't they?
Yeah, she took it
so I think
into Woods. I keep looking out for him, but I haven't seen him since.
I dare say Denise will just be grazing Woods and staying close to Thorn, really.
But the weather's been that up and down. Like, it's been fucking mental, actually.
There were hailstones this afternoon.
Well, when was it I was speaking to Jane outside shop? Yeah, today. So I was down at the shops talking to Jane, and I just had my T-shirt on. It was glorious sunshine, and it was fucking warm. And I literally drove 2 minutes down the road home, looked like it'd been fucking snowing.
Huh?
There was just hailstone everywhere. So then I went up the field, made sure them lot were all right. Sean had his rug on, and he come over to the gate as if it was coming in time. I'm like, you're not coming in yet. But then I felt him, and he was red hot. He was sweating. So I was like, well, I need to take your rug off because you're too hot. He's only got a rain sheet on to try and keep the scruffy get clean.
Were he bright enough to let you take it off?
Yeah.
Well, intelligence prevails.
Well, was he intelligent enough to let me take it off, or was it the fact he was stood at the gate and wanted to come in?
Or did he just go, friend?
Don't take this out of my arse.
My friend.
And then...
Oh, you've taken my coat off. I'm cold.
Shut up. And then, for some unknown reason, so the other day, was it last week or whatever, I can't remember what it was, they were all asleep at the bottom of the muck heap. Which would have been fine if it had come round the front of the muck heap because it's all dry. But no, they lay on the side where it's all wet and soggy and just full of wee. And I just think, why have you laid there? And then now, the new trick is, let's use the fucking muck heap as a climbing frame.
You know why they do it, don't you, Sam?
Why?
They're so intelligent, are these horses.
Oh, sure.
They can't ride a fucking motorbike and they're laid in piss and shit. But they're so intelligent.
I ain't even going to answer.
Don't you think Sean's so clever? No.
Sean hasn't been at muck heap.
Oh, well,
It's Betty, Elsie and Jippy.
Yeah, it's all kids, innit? Look at me, I'm a rebel. I'm sat on wall. I'm sat on shit heap. I ain't got a wall to sit on.
Well, tonight when I went up there to bring them in, you've been at work all day and you're like, oh, just go sort horses out. And they're on fucking muck heap. Like, why? Why are you up there? Get the fuck down.
Somebody, I can't remember who it was, somebody said that they once had, knew, a horse that slept on a muck heap, that used to sleep on the muck heap. Seen it on Facebook page, that used to sleep on a muck heap. And there's a bloody good theory for that. And that, to me, is an intelligent horse.
Because it's warm.
It'd be warm. All heat coming up front bottom.
Yeah.
Would you go lay on wet grass, or would you go lay on bloody warm muck heap?
Oh yeah, I'd let.
If I were homeless,
I wouldn't have to come in and get in my bed.
If I were homeless, if I were an horse and nobody had put my rug on, I'd be thinking, I might stink, but don't matter.
Get it, mucky.
I'm gonna lay out muck heap.
Yeah, so they're either laying in it or climbing on top of it, and I won't mind. It's a bloody big muck heap, innit?
Oh, it's tall. It's tall, but in turn, they are doing us a favour because they're compacting it down.
I think Jippy's
composting
climbing on it, right? Because no, she's not smallest in field. No, she's not. She's the second smallest in the field.
Why are you smaller than Jippy?
Trixie.
Oh, yeah, that, yeah.
She's smaller.
So that's why I don't even know that it's there.
It's a right angry little fucker.
It's a miserable twat. You can walk around the field and on a night and just go make sure everybody's all right. Go stroke them all, and you get to it. It just looks at you. He's got a right scowl on his face and fucked off.
No. Oh no, she's fine with me. But her and Hippo have proper piled up. So you've got the smallest, and no, she's
the
not
fattest.
the fattest. She's the broadest, is Hippo, and one's
She's
black,
not
one's
fat.
white.
She's rotund.
She's big boned.
Ah.
And Trixie proper sticks up for her. Not that she needs anybody to stick up for her. The sour-faced cow she can be. But yeah, she don't like anybody getting near her. She's got proper obsessive about her. So yeah,
You know why, don't you? Because she goes and stands underneath her and she's fucking rain sheet.
Can you remember Titus used to do that, didn't he?
Did, yeah.
So the little Shetland, what we used to have, we've mentioned him before, like running up the bloody garden with cheese butty in his mouth. He used to do that.
Breaking every fucking a rail off every fence so he can get through to every field.
Yeah, we stopped fixing it, didn't we? So we used to have a big shire called Bob. He wasn't actually called Bob. His proper name was Woodcock Prince Charlie. And also he used to have a big Clydesdale called Daisy. And he used to, whenever it rained, he used to go and stand underneath him, didn't he?
Yeah.
He was the right little shit for that. Intelligence, you see. They are clever.
He was intelligent. He was a bit headstrong when he walked through them fences. But he never stood on them beer taps that night that he was running through the garden. He knew I was mad, but he wanted that cheese butty. He was bloody bright enough not to jump on them beer taps. He was bright enough to go under a horse when it were raining. He was bright enough to break out of absolutely everywhere so that when it rained, he could go in. But then it wasn't bright enough to go into a stable and be happy in a stable when it was about -10.
Oh, no.
And it had frost on its back.
No, you couldn't lock him in a stable. You couldn't put him in a stable and shut his door. Because he'd go fucking mental. Tried climbing out. But then I used to... So he did have his own stable. And it were all mucked out,
So
bedded
it broke
up.
fucking door off it.
Yeah, but he still had his own stable. It was mucked out, it was bedded up. His hay and water was in there and his feed was in there. And he'd go in and he'd eat his food. He'd drink water and then he'd go and sleep outside. It'd snow.
It'd have frost. Well, no, because he'd sleep under canopy. He'd sleep under canopy over the block of two stables.
Yeah, but I've got a picture on my phone. I'll find it. And it's laid as you go past the brick built stables, just out there, and it's thick as snow.
Yeah, don't surprise me. But I bet he was bloody warm. If you got your fingers down into his skin, to where his skin were, I bet he was bloody warm.
The amount of times we thought that pony were dead. Like, I've never known. So they always say, oh, don't let your horse eat unsoaked sugar bait. It'll kill it.
A bag full.
Yeah. I'd come out and he'd broke into the feed room yet again.
With his head.
Like, eating loads of dry sugar bait. I'm like, well, that's going to be dead by morning. No, still tottering about. Mash, he'd eat that unsoaked. Still pottering about. Even to the point, it'd be laid in the field, flat out, with crows on its back. And you'd be you'd be like, shit, it's dead. Start walking over, shouting him. Nothing moving. His ears not twitching. Crows are still there on his fucking back. And you'd just get up to him and then just lift his head.
Oh, for fuck's sake, it ain't dead yet. No.
You're like, no, I'm still here.
Fucking bastard.
He was a good pony.
We can't fix that fence.
Can you remember Oliver back in that?
Oh,
Jesus
that was funny as hell.
It was funny, but like we was proper irresponsible parents. So
speak for yourself.
You stood there and laughed as well. So
not quite as much as you. I think you were maybe a bit more irresponsible than me in that aspect.
So Titus was unbroken, wasn't he? He was just a little companion, really. And Oliver, how old will Oliver have been at the time when he pushed him up against his fence? Yeah.
Keep talking, I'll work it out.
So Oliver loved this pony, and he used to groom him, he used to lead him around, and he wanted to ride him. So Oliver, being Oliver, decided he was going to push him up against the fence and climb on him. Bearing in mind, this pony is unbacked; it's never been broken.
He would have been 4 or else 5.
No, he was being a bit older than that.
No, he wouldn't have been. He can't have been much older than 5.
Yeah, probably 5 then. He definitely wasn't 4. Definitely not.
I'm trying to think of where we were when he was 4. Yeah, 5. I'll go with 5.
5 coming 6.
No, 5. We're going to more than 5.
So no, he must have been. He's 13 now.
Do you want me to? Yeah, well,
He's 13 this time, but
been here 9 years now.
So anyway, whatever age he was little. And so Oliver, Titus had a head collar on when he was out in the field. And he'd got hold of him and he dragged him up to the fence, and he climbed on the fence and got on him. And this little pony fucked off of him across the field, bronking, and Oliver fell off. And then he got him and brought him back, and he kept doing it. And I couldn't do anything but laugh. But then I did say, but he needed to put a hat on his head. So he put a hat on his head. And I tell you what, he soon gave in, didn't it, that pony?
The pony did that.
And then he used to ride him all the time, and he'd stand. I've got a video actually of him in the back garden, and Titus is just stood there eating, and I looked out back door, and Oliver's bloody stood up on him, shouting me to look. I'm like, what on earth are you doing? Getting out on your head.
The pony gave up before out else.
Yeah, poor Oliver was gutted when we had to have him put to sleep.
It was a sad day for us all with that one though.
Yeah.
He'd been about a bit.
Yeah, he'd been around a long time. But yeah, that was bonkers, that. Absolutely bonkers. We have done some really fucking stupid stuff, actually.
He came ill one night though, didn't he, with pneumonia? And
yeah, it wasn't nice, that.
It was way too old. Like, you knew that was the end of him that night.
Oh yeah, 100%.
What?
Poor little bugger. But he had a good life. He had a really good life.
He had a right good run here.
And then Oliver got too big for him, didn't he? So he just turned into pain in the arse wherever he went.
Well, he wasn't really. But he wasn't particularly. It was mint when we had Titus, because it was like, right, you've got Titus, so if you take one away, you've got that little turd to look after everybody. And there's always a companion at home. And once he died, I think we topped out at 13. Companions.
They're not all companions, Stephen.
Oh, but we need this one to look after that one. If we take that one away, and this one and that one, and
anyway,
fuck's sake.
Stop rabbiting on. Right, what would your room 101 be? What would you put in room 101?
I did think of one. I've bloody well forgotten it now.
In your own time.
Give me a second. I'm thinking.
Oh, I could smell something burning.
It's definitely got to be fucking people going to equestrian events in jodhpurs. I just can't get it out of my head.
I think that's a bit random.
I tried it didn't work. They never asked me to ride.
No, because they looked at you and went, what is that dickhead doing?
Well, though maybe a bit tight.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know what I'd put in room 101. I'd put Pessoas in there because I don't like them. All these matching sets.
Gadgets, just gadgets in general. Sling them buggers in. Shit wheelbarrow tires, yeah, I agree with that. But get good ones.
Short-handled forks. Fucking hate short-handled forks.
Yeah, why bend over?
They proper hurt your back, them. You want a long-handled fork.
Yeah. Try to think, well, just... I'll tell you what. Slink fucking horse in.
Get stuffed.
Just sling
tell
the
you what-
horse in 101. I'll pull big lever, and everybody's problems will be done. And I tell you what, another outcome of it, and all these people that are listening tonight won't have to listen to me again because it won't be another horse podcast, will it? It's in 101 with horse.
Yeah, that'll be it. Done. Gone. See you later, alligator.
Does anybody want to put me in room 101?
Yeah, me.
So I don't come back again.
Me. Many times.
Huh? Not very nice, is it?
Yeah, but sometimes you are a proper pain in the arse, to be fair. Don't roll your eyes at me. People...
You're meant to live with, Sam.
I'm glad.
Do you know the only difference between the pain in the arse that I've got now and the pain in the arse that I had week before?
What?
I can take tablets to get rid of this one.
Oh, get stuffed. Piss off. It's not very nice, is it?
When I go to work, right, this fucking pain in the arse follows me. When I'm laid in bed, the fucking pain in the arse is laid at the side.
I tell
of
you
me.
what, there's a fucking sofa downstairs. Go get yourself on it.
Fuck
Take your
that.
fucking pillow. Take the dog.
You're shorter than me. You'll fit on that sofa. I ain't sleeping with that thing.
Why?
If you
Oh.
move, it gets angry.
I tell you what, that thing the other day, here's one for you.
It gets fucking madder than a pissed on chicken, that, if you move.
So the other day, Buddy, our dog, randomly fucks off. He'll be around for ages and then suddenly it'll go. So the other day when I was poorly, I'd been in bed, I thought, I really could do with some juice. I went down, made myself some juice, let the dog out. So I just sat on the chair while the dog was outside. And then he was laid on path in the sun. So I thought, all right, well, I'll leave you out there 10 minutes in as you've been stuck in the house with me being poorly. And I got up to go to the toilet. Bear in mind, we've got a downstairs toilet. So I goes to the toilet, comes back, dog's gone. I'm like, for God's sake, so I'm shouting the fucking dog. Nothing. Goes upstairs, ranting, gets dressed, because I only had my pyjamas on.
Just a bit of context, you can shout the dog, it can be laid on the sofa, it won't get off it.
Oh yeah, he's done that loads of times. I've been at gardens shouting and walked back in the house and it's there laid on the sofa. I'm like, well, thanks for letting me know you're there. So done that. And then got dressed and walked around fields and no fucking dog. Come back to the house, phone rings. Oh yeah, is that whoever? And I was like, yeah. Oh, it's so-and-so from vets. Oh, here we fucking go. Vet bill. That's what I'd put in 101. Room 101, vet bills.
Not my dog. Never seen it. Labrador, one of them.
Have you lost a dog? I said, yeah, I'm currently looking for it. Oh, we've got him here at the vet's. Right, okay. I said, is he all right? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, he's fine. So, gets sorted out, goes to the fucking vet.
No, he's been hit by a bus. Beep, beep, beep. Sorry.
Don't be horrible. You tight get. So goes traipsing down to the vet's, feeling like absolute shite. Walks in and she's a right miserable cow. I hope she don't listen to this podcast, but she is one miserable old cow. She's like, oh, got any pictures on your phone of your dog? I'll have a look. Oh, we can't let you have we can't let you have him unless you show us some pictures on your phone.
Keep the cunt.
It's like, hang on, you've just rung me to say you've got him because you've got my number off his microchip. So she went, yeah, but we need to see some pictures on your phone. I said, well, you can fucking keep it for me because I'm sick of it fucking off. She didn't seem happy at all. And the next minute, woman's bringing dog out at back and he's there grinning. It's like, don't smile at me. I'm sick of you running off. You want to be grateful you're going home.
Smile at me, I'm going to knock your fucking teeth out.
And then she's
bastard.
like, have you got a lead? I was like, no, I don't need one. He'll just come to the car. Like, come on, get in.
She was thinking, this is why your dog's fucked off, you silly cunt.
Yeah, probably. Oh,
I have a good theory on dogs. If it fucks off, it's because it don't want to be with you.
No,
If it fucks off, don't go looking for it.
Well, what he does is he sees something, doesn't he? And he chases it, but then don't stop.
Yeah.
And then it's just a bit like, oh, don't know where I am now. Let's run round like an absolute bell end.
That day I found it looking at 1079. early morning, and I'm thinking, go on, do it.
Don't be horrible. I don't want my dog to be run over.
No, neither do I, but I don't want to be looking for it before I go to fucking work either.
It's really random though, isn't it? Because he'll go months without running off, and then all of a sudden it just does one. Normally we've got an elderly couple what live at Bournemouth Field, don't we? Normally he brings him back. Like, I've got your dog.
Oh, so Mike, they live at, they'll bring him back. But then you've got another odd Doris in corner that feeds it fucking beef.
I know, that doesn't help.
And you think, well, that's where he's gone.
Can you remember when I was in field, right, and I was spraying off all them brambles, and I could see Oliver in corner of that back field, that winter field, and I thought, what the bloody hell is he doing? So I walks over, and he's in dyke. He says, Oliver, what are you doing? She said, I've got to. What did she say to him? She's giving me this lead. And I was like, what do you need a lead for? I've got to keep my dog on a lead. And she kept fucking shouting at him about his yellow Labrador. And he's saying to her, I ain't got a yellow Labrador. Ours is black. And he was with me. And then she kept ranting about it, going in that garden and killing, cats or chickens. Cats. You need to keep your yellow Labrador under control. We haven't got a yellow Labrador. It's black.
Bearing in mind he'll have been about 11 at the time, 10.
Yeah. And I said to him, what are you doing at Dyke? Well, I've got lead off that woman, fit dog. You don't need a bloody lead. Give her it back. So I thought, because she ended up having a go at you, didn't you?
She had a go at me one day. I told her to fuck off.
So I said,
I did put, to be fair, I put up with her for a long while and she was getting on my fucking gander. She got my gander right up.
So I said to you, don't be mean, because maybe like there's something wrong with her or something, like a bit of dementia or whatever. But then we spoke to a couple of other old Dorises, didn't we?
Yeah.
And they was like, oh no, she's just an absolute bitch.
Well,
so fair enough.
To be fair, she pulled out at bloody Crossroads and it sign over the road.
Oh yeah, she did.
And everybody was like, it's about fucking time. Don't get me wrong, she's still alive. She's not dead. I'm not advocating killing old women. But she did. She pulled straight out, didn't she? Her wagon cleaned her up and took her into bloody sign over the road.
I know it's still knackered, is that sign?
Yeah, East Riding Council for you, that one. Yeah, don't tell them all where we live, because fucking paparazzi were out of the morning.
Oh, shut up, Steve.
The war, honestly, the war. I was trying to get to fucking work. There were people flashing at me left and right.
Because you just pulled out on them.
No, they were trying to take pictures, I think.
Shut up.
Yeah,
I tell you what, you're not coming on this fucking podcast again because you're just full of shit.
So he asked for my autograph over there.
Because she knows you.
Yeah. I think it was like a fucking credit card agreement or something that she would try to get me to sign. But
I don't know. Anyway, we've been on for ages and we've waffled some right shit.
Yeah.
So...
But it's been a blast because I've been interacting with my listeners.
Yeah, it's good to interact with them. I interact with people. I put stuff on Facebook all the time, and
I don't do Facebook, so I just interact with them.
Stephen doesn't have his own Facebook account because Stephen's not allowed.
I'd get fucking that Facebook jail job.
It's not, but I don't let him. Christ. I want him to have his own Facebook because anybody who's got me on Facebook, and if you've got me on my personal account, it'll look like I'm online all the time, when actually I very rarely am online.
Because she does fuck off.
Fuck off. You're always on Facebook. So Stephen shares my Facebook account, my personal account.
For a good reason. Not because I'm a stalker. It's a little bit restricting for me, because if I had my own, I'd call everybody a cunt and I'd be banned. At least if I've got yours, I don't comment on anybody's things. Has anybody seen fucking what time Sainsbury's is open on Boxing Day? I tell you what, look on fucking Google, you daft cunt. That's what riles me. I've had a parcel delivered for a fucking Emery arse cloth at number 21. They've delivered it to 22. Where do you think she lives? Well, straight opposite fucking house from you daft twat. Do you know some of the stuff that you get on there?
Oh, I know.
It's ridiculous.
So he shares mine because then he don't comment because it's like, oh, I can't comment because it's Sam's.
Yeah, no, I use Sam's for that. What?
And I'd go fucking mental.
Anybody seen this dog shit?
Oh, don't talk about dog shit because Mac listens and then he'll be like, fucking hell, you're talking about dog shit again.
Fuck Mac and his dog shit. If his dog had a shit, it'd be like a fly having a shit. He wouldn't even know that it had happened. He wouldn't even have to pick it up.
He's got a little dash hound, hasn't he?
Yeah, what else do you get? Okay. Oh, I'll tell you other one. Oh, I had to walk down Main Street. I can't mention what town I live in or what town I live near because fucking paparazzi turn up outside my house and that. But I've tried finding hairdressers in middle of town, Main Street. I've walked up and down and I can't possibly find it. Google Maps has put it in coffee shop, Costa Coffee Shop.
We don't have a Costa Coffee anymore.
No, because it's just shut down. This is a previous one. I've tried ringing them and no answer. Well, they've gone fucking bust, haven't they?
The amount of barbers, like Turkish and, what's the other one?
Turks and Kurds.
There's loads of them. Absolutely fucking shitloads of them. Alright, dog.
Dog's asleep again. I can't tell you what it's all about, but it's a cover-up.
Alright.
It's deep undercover stuff out there now. We can't put it on a podcast. What's going on with them?
You're waffling shit again.
Turkish barbers.
I'll be quiet.
Not one of them can cut.
I wish you'd cover up your head. Be quiet. So yeah, I think we should call that a day.
Oh.
And we need up
and coming topics to talk about.
Yeah.
What do people want us to talk?
Yeah. What do you want us to talk about? So this is a big thing. I'm like trying to get people more involved on Facebook and TikTok, but I am a bit crap on TikTok. I'm getting better. I'm saying I'm getting better. I'm posting more. It might not be better, but I am posting more. What do you want us to talk about? And if you wanted us to have a guest on, who would it be? Like, who do you think would make a good guest? Who do you think would make a good guest? Guest. Not get.
Guest.
Don't say anybody ridiculously famous because that's just not going to happen.
I'm fucking here, Sam. You can't get any better than me. You've peaked. This is your problem. You've peaked too early. You've hit the top. Who else do you want?
You're giving my ass headache.
I think we've had a farrier on.
We do need to get somebody else on.
Saddle fitter.
Oh yeah, we could have.
We've got a saddle fitter.
So if anybody knows of a saddle fitter, what would like to come on?
Or if there's any saddle, don't get people to. There's got to be a saddle fitter listening.
Yeah, there might be.
There were 27,000 people listening to my last podcast. Out of one of them, somebody's got to be able to fit a saddle.
Yeah, so
and even if you can't, just claim that you can, and we'll talk to you.
Yeah, or if anybody's listening who's like saddle fitter or anybody wants to come on our podcast, let us know.
We'll be a bit more serious.
Will you?
No, I'll probably just let you do it.
Maybe. And as always, thank you very much, everybody, for listening. And we are happy to be back. We're pleased to be back, aren't we?
Love it. Absolutely love it.
You do love it.
I do love it.
I know you do. You can tell.
I were in the recording room before you were.
Well, because I was having a drink and you was like, come on.
We're all excited. Got my thoughts in my head and that.
Oh, yeah.
We're ready to go. But no, saddle fitters, dentists, farriers. If we can get a conflicting farrier against Mac.
Shush a minute. Why is his alarm going off?
I don't know. He thinks he has to be up or something. Saddle fitters, dentists, farriers, vet.
Anybody really? What works in equestrian?
I tell you what, a good one would be somebody that works in the racing industry. You've had a racing industry one, haven't you?
Yeah. Anybody what works in
even
or in the horsey world.
Groom, rider. Grand National one was your racing one, wasn't it? Yeah, to racing industry.
Yeah, so if you know
showing.
I don't know anything about showing really, apart from I'm absolutely shit at it because I can't run.
Yeah, but then they can teach you something, can't they? Or they
can't teach me to run.
Not with them legs, they can't. No, flail around and do funny.
You always take piss out of the way I run.
Not like my brother. My brother, he's terrible. He tips forward at waist, and arms come out behind him, and head goes forward, and fucking legs start doing something. David runs like a fucking ostrich. He always has done.
So anyway, back to the point in hand, Stephen.
I'm sorry.
Dwindling off onto someone other shite. So if you know anybody or you are somebody who would like to come on the podcast, then drop me a message and let's get it organised. Let's have a chat. And thank you very much, everybody, for listening. Remember to pop over to our Facebook page. And we're on Instagram. I am proper shit on Instagram, actually. And TikTok, and give us a follow. Make sure you put your comments on there. Any questions you've got to ask us, either put them on the page or drop me a message.
Put it in the DMs, man.
All right, Oliver. Yeah, drop me a message, anything. But loads of people are starting to interact more and more, which is absolutely fantastic. It's brilliant. So thank you very much, everybody.
But it's pain in the ass when you're in town, like.
Shut up. I tell you what, the day somebody says to you, or if it ever happens, are you Stephen off that podcast? And you go, oh yeah, I am, yeah. And then they go, you're an absolute fucking dickhead. You don't know what the fuck you're on about. I wish you'd just shut up.
That'll be Pete Bowser, that.
Yeah, probably.
Fucking, thought you were in room 101, you knob.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I won't argue with him, he's a fucking big man, is Pete.
Yeah. Anyway, I can't remember what I'm fucking saying now. But yeah, thank you everybody for listening, and we will speak to you again next week. So say bye, Stephen.
Ta-ra!
And I'll see you later. Bye!